Hello, I'm Dan, the happy idiot. That's my dog, Penny the Barkmeister. Today, hey, be quiet. Today we have a Mossberg 4-power scope with the 7C mounts. The 7 mounts, number 7 mounts, are for top mounting, like in inertial Lyman blocks, and the C stands for click. These are click adjusters. Okay, and this one here is a Spiegel model, so it's got this extra bell on the end with a clear lens in it. It's not a booster or anything like that. It's just dress up, makes it look pretty. Okay, so we'll start by taking the lens assembly tube out. Put this aside. Unscrew this. Flip it over. There's the one lens. Now put this in here just to make sure that nothing gets cocked. I can keep track of the disassembly as it's happening. There's another lens. Another lens. And the last lens. Set that on my metal thing. So, we took it apart this way, so it'll go back together this way. Okay, so pull this lens out, clean it with my t-shirt. Look at it, looks lovely. Put it back in. Go to the next lens, clean it off some. I want to make sure that there's no cat hairs or anything on there that's not supposed to be there. I do have cats, and cat hair gets everywhere. If you have cats, you know what I'm talking about. Basically just going down the line and clean the lenses. And then the last lens. Then screw the cap back on there, or the retainer, whatever it's called. Look through, looks clean. Shake it, doesn't have any rattling noises in it. If it's got rattling noises in it, there's something missing, or this isn't tight enough. It shouldn't rattle. It shouldn't rattle. I'll set that aside right there. Okay, and this is the eyepiece side. This little slide and screw is for the crosshairs for adjusting them, and I'll talk about that later. This is for adjusting the parallax, and it's basically this lens up here. So we'll take this apart, take this off, and it slides right out. Look at that, that's pretty. Okay. So this lens retainer doesn't have a notch in it to where I can actually use a tool to get it undone. So you take a knife, you take this and put it into the brass notch retainer, brass lens, the brass lens retainer. It don't have a notch. And basically you're making your own notch with a knife. And then you're going to unscrew it. And once you get it started, they usually come out pretty easily. And there's one lens in here. And I'll take it, clean it with my t-shirt. And then put it back in. Put it back in the same way it came out. Screw the lens retainer in. And then tighten it up with the knife. Okay, so that's nice and clean. Going to line that hole up and this and the lens thingy, I don't know what it's called, to line up with that hole so I can put the slide and the screw back in. And I'll take my little Q-tip, push it in. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. Let me turn this to where the hole for the screw is accessible. And then lightly seat that to where I can still move it. Put our lenses back in. Put the cap back on. Look through it, make sure it's all clear and stuff. Set the parallax for the distance that I looked out the window. This will be reset when I get to the range. And for this lens in here, it's not a lens, it's just a piece of glass. I'm just going to wipe it off. I've had this scope part before. So what I'm doing is just an instructional. I don't really need to do it because it's clean to start with. Alright, so that's clean. Just screw that cap on. And that's how you clean the 4-power scope on 7C mounts. Thanks for watching. I'm Dan the Happy Idiot, and you have a great day.